welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Cancer, welcome back, Cancer. Alrighty, Cancer people and placements. Messages for Cancer people and placements. Cancer energy. Pneuma, breath. You could be meditating. Oh, interesting. We have something about your emotions, the relation to your mother or your mindset. We also have the despicable face here, so something about shame or... And then we have the drowned king here, so we'll go ahead and start with that one. I mean, you know, Pisces season, which we're currently in, is known for drownings, is known for water type stuff. It's the last most evolved zodiac sign, and it's a water sign. So, Rex, let's see. Something about communication. Work. All right. Power dynamics in relationships as well could be relevant. Or finances, intimacy, power dynamics, power trips. Ego collapse, losing face, humility. In alchemy, the archetype of the king is often used as a symbol for the ego, the aspect of self that is attached to its title, name, identity. It is said the drowned king is a required phase in the process of transformation. Only through dissolving who they thought they were is the king able to become who they are destined to be, a kind and benevolent leader. How does the drowning occur? Not voluntarily, that's for certain. Through circumstances beyond their control, the king is brought to the bottom, to their knees. When this card appears, expect a huge blow to the eagle, interesting. Impactful enough, I meant to say ego, that it causes one to turn their life around, prioritizing grace over greed, benevolence over brutality, and sovereignty over selfishness. The drowned king eventually resurfaces as a fully changed benevolent being. Go deeper, watch the movie The King 2018 to ponder the power of benevolence. And also, The King of Scotland is a good movie as well. It's very scary. The drowned king prevents tyranny and redistributes power. The drowned king prevents tyranny and redistributes power. We almost experience this energy from time to time to stay balanced. Wear it like a badge of honor. Okay, water is the main mechanism for the dissolution of the ego, although the king may kick and scream all the while. Eventually, their new mantra will be go with the flow. So that's what the universe is attempting to kind of help you with. So very interesting. Cancer. Interesting. Maybe you've been like kind of stubborn, or you know, a lot of cancers, it is a cardinal water sign, so it's kind of like an initiator. It's kind of just like Aries, right? So it's a kind of cardinal energy, the beginning of something, I believe. So can be all about me and my emotions and everybody catering to my emotions and things like that, which is kind of, or on the positive side, it can be extremely nurturing and caring and protective, looking to protect everybody's emotions more so. But let's see, Cancer. You could be moving out of dissatisfaction with life into greater satisfaction with life. You could be improving your finances. You are climbing towards success in that regard. Something important like a new job or raise. And we have something about sex could be impacting your emotions or your moods. But it looks like you are coming into good news. We have ear, where I split the deck. We also have birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So this could be something just fruitful or abundant coming in. Somebody could cook or bake as well. Secret admirer and temporary problems. So if there is issues, it looks like it might be temporary. Cancer messages. Beware of greed. Nobody's trying to come between you and something you want, and there might be a need to like be less defensive as well. Okay, Cancer's messages for Cancer, especially if I'm speaking to a masculine. I think this reading is more for the masculine, probably. Divination in the reverse. Let's see. This could be about real estate changes or emotional changes that need to happen at the foundational level, or the relation with the mother, or the mother presence. Alrighty. Divination in reverse asks you to not look for confusion or misinterpretation of messages. Try to find a way to sit with it and accept it without judgment. 28 as well. Get clarity on what you want before attempting to manifest it. One of the biggest killers is confusion. Interesting. So this is why we have the retrograde seasons happening in March. We're reconsidering a lot in the season of letting go before we actually enter Aries season and begin something new. So let's grab you one of these. Cancer energy. Messages for Cancer people and placements. Your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, and creative accountability. So whatever your inward emotional state is reflected in the outward reality that is created, right? Very interesting. There could be some deep cellular healing here going on. Cancer messages of advice. We have orphaned in the reverse. You could be processing a lot of emotions. Maybe you felt orphaned once in your life, and so this has caused like defensiveness, in your connections, or especially dating, or maybe being aggressive or prideful, or um, acting very demanding, right? Let's see, 5 in the reverse. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures to conceal all wounds. So there could be like issues of codependency or like too much avoidance or distance. It's time to address unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world. If you claim yourself as whole, not all relationships are dysfunctional and not all of them disappoint. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect others in a healthy way. Once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them, life wants to love you, so let it. This could be about career or long-term stability. This could also be expanding the sense of self that you understand, and your career could change as a result as well. Okay, in the reverse, do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist on being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, the one who receives the gift, gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, and abundance and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. This could be a connection, a relationship, or some sense of balance coming in. Cancer's messages. We have righteousness, interesting, coming out kind of sideways. So this could be what's being worked on with faith and wisdom on the bottom. Cancer energy. Yeah, this is a skill. Perseverance is a skill, right? So very interesting. Let's grab you juicy messages for Cancer messages. Cancer people in placements. Cancer energy messages for Cancer people in placements. Somebody here could watch fights like MMA or wrestling or something like that. Keep your side hustles private. Okay. We have listen with your heart and you will understand. So maybe Pocahontas, music from that movie. Copycat Billie Eilish. Adopt a healthy state of mind. Low confidence attracts bad energy. Stay confident. It's interesting. They need to sit down. So somebody's been overexerting themselves or over dominating. Pimp from Beverly Hills. So this is just somebody who wants to use somebody for money. I'm going to miss her. Post Malone. So maybe this is something you need to detach from regardless and just kind of prioritize self-care. Anything else for Cancer energy? We have let go of the person playing / pretending they got motion. What? Let go of the person playing / pretending they got motion. So this could be somebody who pretends that they have a bunch of stuff on the move and life's so exciting for them, but really take realistic charge of your situation, have courage, and open your eyes to opportunities. So I'm going to end it on that note. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. I'm going to get a last piece of advice actually for Cancer energies. Oh, that was not supposed to be in the deck at all. I'm glad I grabbed the deck. Advice for Cancers. Coming out of a period of rest, taking control, especially if you're masculine, King of Wands, use the dynamic energy of a leader, visionary, successful, swift expansion, strength, power, will, courage, and leadership. There's something about healing your relationship to leadership, though, as well. Like, you don't want to be greedy either. There's a need to... the despicable face on the bottom underneath all of that. So let's see. That's definitely part of the healing. I'm trying to find it. What the hell? There it is. It's going to be about finances, self-esteem, self-value, power dynamics regarding emotions or in the home. Yeah, home changes, fights, power and fights, okay. Or intimacy and sex. What is hidden, unaccepted, or shamed? The despicable face is never seen, rather it's kept in hiding to save outward appearances. This card appears when something below the surface wants to be witnessed in order to be transformed. Everyone has their own version of the despicable face and their own reasons for assuming it's an abomination. So it's giving like Phantom of the Opera. It could be a buried resentment, an insecurity, a physical characteristic that holds us back from expressing our true self. So maybe this is about having a stronger relationship to the self in general, healing the relationship with your own sense of leadership in yourself. Remarkably, once revealed, it is not despicable at all. It's human. human. It's interesting. What once was thought of as an error becomes an asset on the journey of alchemical transformation, like an ingredient. This card connects us to others and humanity as a whole. Through acceptance, we lift the veil of perception and perfection and reclaim our energy. Honesty and acceptance are the balm that heals the most tender of wounds. Through acceptance, we lift the veil of perfection. Go deeper, watch the movie Edward Scissorhands to ponder acceptance as enlightenment. This card indicates a fear of failure. Some are so afraid to make a mess they never cook up anything in the lab. Try, the mess is the alchemy underway. When this card appears, it's important to notice what company surrounds you. Those who see and accept all sides of you are true alchemical allies. So something about not having to put a front on, maybe being more authentic and real and messy and beautiful and artistic could be important. But thank you for being here. Take care.